Hi, GF. This is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test. In your email, you sent me the speaking prompt. So some people are always in a hurry to go places and get things done. Other people prefer to take their time and live life at a slower pace. Which do you prefer? Use specific reasons and details to support your choice. Okay, that's easy enough. And these are kind of ridiculous questions, really. I mean, do, do you want to live life in a faster or slower pace? I mean, who cares? But that's the question, right? All right, let's see how you answered it here. Okay, let's get to the beginning of it. Let me listen to the whole thing one time without making any comments. Second time, I'll give you comments.
I prefer being in a hurry and making plans in ahead of time to be more organized and accomplish my goals. When I, after just graduated from pharmacy school, I knew that I would move and work in the US as a pharmacist. But at that time, I didn't know how to do it, how to get a visa. So instead of focusing 100% in learning English, I used to go to the gym and spend time with my family and friends. As a result, when I came into US, I did realize that my English wasn't good enough, and I had to learn and take courses for that.
Okay, so how does all that have to do with this question here? So people are always in a hurry to go places and get things done. Other people prefer to take their time, live life at a slower pace. I don't get it. I don't understand what you said. How does it relate to that? The only way you're going to make it connect is you're going to have to repeat some of these key words. They're in a hurry, they're taking their time, they're living life at a slower pace, or they're living life at a faster pace. I just don't see a lot of either repeating key terms from the speaking prompt or using synonyms from the prompt to help show how what you're saying is connected back to this idea. So that's part of the problem. You're also having some delivery problems. I think your speaking rate is a little bit too slow. Your goal is to try to get as close to 150 words a minute as possible. So that's what you should be able to do. And how do you practice that? You can take some of your responses and write them out and make sure it's right around 150 words. Practice it and then read it out loud. You should be able to do it in 60 seconds or less. I think on this one, your score is between 2.5 and 3. I'm going to say maybe 19 to 20 points out of 30 on this practice test. Let's listen to it one more time.
I prefer being in a hurry and making plans in ahead of time to be more organized and accomplish my goals.
So you prefer to be in a hurry. You're explaining why you're in a hurry. But if you look back at this topic here, it's it's not just why you're in a hurry, but why do you think that most people are in a hurry to get things done, to go places and to get things done? That's kind of what you're trying to answer here.
When I, after just graduated from pharmacy school, I knew that I would move and work in the US as a pharmacist. But at that time, I didn't know how to do it, how to get a visa.
You might say, well, I wanted to change my lifestyle and live life at a faster pace by moving to the United States, you might say.
So instead of focusing 100% in learning English, I used to go to the gym and spend time with my family and friends. As a result, when I came into US, I did realize that my English wasn't good enough, and I had to learn and take courses for that.
It's off topic. This is off topic. Yeah, it's kind of like in the two. The response is connected to the task, though the number of ideas presented or the development of ideas is limited in response to the task. So my score is probably pretty accurate. I'm going to say 19 to 20 points on this. The biggest problem is I just don't think that you're directly addressing that. Why are most people, in your opinion, in a hurry to get things done? Why is that? Is it because of their it's expensive, their standard of living, for example? So because they have a high standard of living, which requires them to work a lot. So when they're not working, they have a little bit of time there. So they have to get things done as quickly as possible because they simply don't have enough time, right? So you have to be able to show that cause effect relationship between why do you think people are in such a hurry? Why is that? So I think you probably could have done a little bit better job answering that question. All right. And then with delivery, like I said a minute ago, you have to get that speaking rate up and you'll have to do a little bit better with your intonation and also your thought groups and blend. Excuse me. And you can learn about all those things directly in the pronunciation section of my online course, by the way.